What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to Trading Learning 101. It is Friday, August 10th, 12:52 p.m. This is going to be a market recap for Thursday and Friday. And instead of naming these videos market recaps, I am now going to be calling them day trading journals with the date. This is going to be for me and for you guys, for you could see the process and my opinions and the emotions I go through when analyzing my trades and analyzing the market. Now, just to get this out of the way, over the past week, I just opened a Profitly account, so I will link it down below. And I will be posting all my trades on Profitly if you guys want to check those trades out. So let's get into it. Right here, I have up right now is RSLS. And what a great Friday this has been right here. We had an awesome day on Wednesday. And then Thursday was really, really slow. There wasn't nothing going on at all. And then today, Friday, just exploding. Two tickers just exploding. And this is one of them right here. And this could be a sign that volume's coming back into the market. I did not trade today. I don't normally like to trade on Fridays, as Fridays can be iffy. A lot of traders take Fridays off, to start their weekend early. And just from trial and error, I've lost a lot of money on Fridays. And even when I had an account with TraderView, my statistics were the worst on Fridays. So I quickly learned Fridays I do not trade, I just observe, or I'll just study. So let's go over RSLS. Let's jump right into it. So I just love this pattern right here. And this popped up on my scanners here at 11:45, and I've been watching it ever since. And had a great opportunity right here. I love this pattern. This popped up. It was halted with news pending. And then when it got unhalted, it got halted right here at 19 cents. And then it was halted from 11:45. Let me see, no, from 10:58 to 11:45. And then when it got unhalted, it opened up here at 22 cents and it just exploded up to 46 cents. And then it just slowly fell down and fell down and fell down and fell down. And what I love about this pattern right here is you just simply waited for the reversal on this. So I just sat here and I kept watching it as it kept falling and falling and falling and falling. So I pulled up multiple time frames. I pulled up 3-minute right here. I had a 5-minute going over here. Let me bring it over for you. 5-minute right here, and this is the 15-minute. So it's good to look at these in different time frames to get a better picture of what it's trying to tell you. And this is an art, it's not a science. So it's like the ticker is painting a picture, and it's up to the traders to, see what the stock is painting for us. So we start putting trend lines and seeing where it's going with its price movement. And what I noticed was, what was so beautiful is it fell down, and then right here at the bottom, this right here is a doji. And a doji is a reversal. And then from there on up, it reversed. And it made higher lows, and it made higher highs, and it just simply just started trending up. That's all it did. And it came up here to the VWAP, and it came right back down, made a higher low, consolidated a little bit, and then popped up again, broke through the VWAP, and then it hit right here at this mental resistance. And then it pulled back a little bit, bounced right off the VWAP, And then I just seen huge, massive orders going in on the times and sales here. 35,000 shares, 15,000 shares, 5,000, 5,000, just going crazy. And then it popped real quick up to almost 30 cents, and then it fell right back down. And now it's just, it's still in motion, it looks like, as it's trending up. And this is a beautiful play right here. You could have banked on this if you would have gotten in when this started to trend up right here. You know, it doesn't look like much, but 9 cents. But when you have 15,000 shares and this goes up 9 cents, well, I'll just say, let's say you have 10,000 shares. Every penny this moves, that's $100. So great cap. This is just a great A+ pattern right here. I love this pattern right here. Beautiful. And the reason it does have news, it got halted, news pending, and then it opened back up. And it looks like the company announced the termination of its offering. So I guess it was going to do an offering because this was trading at 5 cents, 6 cents, and it popped up to 46 cents today. All because it said it terminated its offering. So we had this one, and then look at that. We had AWX today. And remember what I said about AWX? If it's spiked if it's a recent huge spike, supernova, parabolic, keep it on your watch list because momentum could easily come back into this. Now today they posted earnings, and it's good earnings they posted. This is a low float stock. It's a recent supernova parabolic. And right out of the gates, when this market opened, it went from 460, spiked all the way up to 568, pulled back, and then just ran hard all the way up to 679. And then after that, everybody just dumped it. And now it's just on a slow decline the rest of the day. I was also just watching this just to see what would happen on this, because in the past, this thing was so crazy and unpredictable. It would look like it's dying off like it is right now, and then out of nowhere, it would just spike up $1.50. So that's why you see these trend lines right here, because I was trying to see what it was going to do. But then RSLS popped up on my scanners, and that took my attention away from this over to RSLS. And like I said, this one's still in play. It's still trending up. So I'm just going to keep an eye on this for the rest of the day. Even if I'm not going to trade it, it's always good to, observe what's going on and what's moving to better prepare yourself and just see how the market's moving at the moment. And when you do these different time frames, it's always good too to look at the volume. So you could see this is the 3-minute and this is the 1-minute. Now you could see the volume, it's all red right here. And then you could see it starting to trend up right here. I'll put a line right here for you guys. We'll do that. So from right here, if you were to follow just the volume, you see how it kept making a bigger bar. That would have been a good indication. Price action is moving with the volume and it's trending up. So yesterday, which was Thursday, we had KBSF, and look at this thing. This thing was up pre-market, and this had a lot of traders' attention pre-market because this went from KBSF went from around 450, and then it gaps up to $8.90, and it didn't originally have any news. But then when you looked into the SEC filings, I guess what was it? A broker took a 8.6% stake in this, and that's what caused it to gap up like this. And then as soon as the market opened, look at this thing. This thing tanked so hard. Soon as the market opened, it just opens at 787, tanks all the way down to 626, and then it looked like it was starting to trend up. And if you put let's put a line right here. Hold on. So put a line right here. A little crappy, but you can see it's trying to start a wedge up, and then that's why it's good to wait for these to break the pattern to do what you gotta do. So I would have been looking for this to break out of this wedge right here to get in on it. But it broke to the downside, and then from there on out, it just slowly fell apart. So, and that was really the only thing that happened on Thursday. But then we had that one, and then we had a quick pop right here on this one from $1.47 up to $3.13, but that was like the first 2 minutes of the market. It just quick spike like that. And then we had CARV. CARV was a good one, as you can see, but there was really no volume in it. It just slowly grinded all day from $4 all the way up to $7.33. IDRA, another slow grinder. ABIL was looking prime here for a second. This popped up pre-market because it just dumped the way it did. On Tuesday, this had a good day, and it spiked up huge. And pre-market, it dumped all the way down. Let me see if I can pull up a couple days here. Yeah, so I played this on the first day it spiked, and it hit a high of, I can't even see that with this there. But it hit a high of around 860, I'm going to say, but then it dropped off. And then pre-market here, it dropped off, and then it tried to get momentum right here at the open, just bouncing around heavily, as you can see, from $5 up to almost $6. But then it just died off. And this is the 5-minute right here. And then we have EKSO. EKSO has had a good week. It's a very slow one. The float is pretty high on it. I think the float's like 40 million on this. But this came out with news on Monday that they had a deal with Ford Motor Company for these suits for their workers in the warehouse to protect themselves. And this is the daily right here. So this was Monday right here. And it had this price action right here of like 25 cents. It was in a range. And then the next day, you know, and then the day after that, and then today's Friday. So just very slow, as you can see. This is the 15-minute right here. A very slow grinder because of the flow. From $2 to $2.80, it took 1, 2, 3 days, you know, to go up 80 cents. That's I don't have patience like that. Then we also had FAMI pop up. A lot of stuff was just popping up real fast Thursday after what ABIL did on Wednesday. A lot of low floats popping up. Even GEVO went from 340 up to 380, but it seemed like a lot of stuff wanted to happen, but no volume was there to hold it up. And then you even have SNOA here. this was today, it goes from $1.70 up to $2.40, and now it's just going sideways. Back to AW. AWX is done for the day, I'm going to say, because it's Friday. It's very, very tough to trade on Fridays. If you were to be in the market on Fridays, I would say the first 2 hours. But then after the market opens, every minute that goes by from the market open at 9:30 to, I'm going to say, 11:30, every minute that goes by, you're losing more and more and more volume. Because you got to think, people who are doing swing trades over the night, they're taking their profits, they're calling it a day. People who play the open, they're taking their profits, calling it a day. People who take a loss, they're calling it a day. You're just slowly losing more and more and more volume. And that's not good on Friday. And Fridays, normally, there's not many press releases. So, I mean, especially too, if you're under the PDT rule and you only get 3 day trades a week, you know, if you trade on Friday, then you lose one, and then you got to wait all of next week to get that one back next Friday. So a lot of traders like to trade Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That's the hottest time to trade. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. All the press releases are coming out, news is coming out, volumes in the market. That's when traders are in the market. Thursdays are iffy. Fridays can be special. That's what I'll say about Fridays. They can, once in a while, they can have that special day. And today, AWX was the ticker for a special Friday. AWX and RSLS. And I just seen recently, look at RSLS just dropped off up on that trend up. So it just goes to show we're losing volume at the moment, because it's already 1 o'clock. It's lunch hours. It's about to be the weekend. Traders like to pack it up and call it an early week. And if you follow a lot of traders on Twitter, then you'll also see, you know, they take their profits in the morning, or they don't trade at all, and they go off and do something else the rest of the day, and you don't hear from them really the rest of the day Friday. They might do a market recap of the morning, but then that's it. People will leave town for the weekend, and so on. So I'm pretty sure I went over everything with you guys. Only 2 tickers today. I'm very excited for Monday. I will do a weekly recap over the weekend. I will make that either tonight or Saturday morning. And like I said, once I get up enough subscribers, then on Saturdays, I think I'll just go live with you guys. That way we can all go over the whole entire market and create a little watch list for the upcoming week and a plan for the upcoming week, and see how the overall market did, and talk about the market and share ideas. I think that will be a little fun idea to have and do with you guys. But other than that, there's just 2 tickers right now, and they're both dying off. AWX and RSLS. Like I said, RSLS had a beautiful little pattern here. It bottomed out here at 15 cents and ran up 30 cents. You know, that's 15 cents. With 10,000 shares, that's $1,500. All within 12:42 to 12:10. That's 22 minutes. But that's why they say patience pays. You know, just don't jump the gun. Let the pattern develop. And then when you see an opportunity, attack. And this is why I don't use a lot of indicators. I just simply like to use price action and volume. You can clearly see on this that volume just kept trending down and down and down and down, slowly dying out. the volume was dying out on this. And then we get that doji, and then we got right here, volume, the green bars is trending up. And then trending up a little bit right here. And then now you can see it's dying back down. It's just applying yourself to this and watching, just observing the market. You'll start to notice little things. You really will. And this is going to get a lot of traders' attention too, because recently this was just at almost $8 and this fell all the way down to 5 cents. And the 50-day moving average is here at $2.04. And the 13 EMA is at 91 cents. You can see that right here when I move away from it. So this is going to be on watch Monday. It is a low float. The float's only like 1 million. And momentum, the mob could easily return to this. Traders are going to see what this did over the weekend. They're going to add it to their back burner. So I'm going to be keeping a close eye on RSLS the rest of the day and Monday, and AWX. I mean, this thing had a really good day today, and it just posted good earnings. It's a super low float stock. Anything could happen with this right here. I believe I went over everything with you guys. Hold on, one more thing. So if you watch my weekly watch list video, last week I said keep an eye on NFEC. I liked the pattern on it on the daily chart. I said I wasn't going to trade it, but look what this thing did. And it got momentum today, and it hit a high of 719. I've seen this. I've been keeping an eye on this for a couple weeks because it's just really nice looking chart right here. You have all these just green consecutive days up, and then you have a couple days where it just drops and gives everything back. This is just a simply pump and dump stock. It's a low float. The float on it is like 2-3 million, so it can easily be manipulated. It's bouncing here off of the 50-day moving average, and then it keeps trending back up. So let's see. Today's Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. So I seen it right here at 489, and I told you guys to keep an eye on this upcoming week. And every single day this week besides one day, which was Tuesday right there, it went green. And then today it had a really good morning spike right here from 586 up to 719. Yeah, there's no volume in this. Let's see. Today it's only got 256,000 in volume. Yesterday it had 175. Wednesday it had 119,000. So it's averaging around 150,000 in volume. So this is something you can't really load up huge on. You know, this is something you simply, I would buy 500 shares and just let it ride, you know. And this is just what traders are just using the pattern on this right now. I'll go over it over the weekend, but thought I'd just show that to you guys real quick. RSLS pulled back hard, and then we got AWX. It just keeps playing around in this $4 to 450, 470 range. So it's in this range right now. But that's it for this video, guys. It's Friday. I will make a video, like I said, over the weekend. I think I might do another educational video. I'm not sure on what yet. If you have any ideas, leave a comment down below, and maybe I'll make a video on the topic you guys choose. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. It means a lot to me. And enjoy your guys' Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Make sure you guys at least put a little time into studying. You don't have to go absolutely crazy and deprive yourself of no sleep and just study hard, but you want to study and prepare yourself for the upcoming week, because I have a feeling next week is going to start to heat up. I can't wait to see what next week has in store for us. Stay safe, guys. Be patient. Be disciplined. Later, guys.